Hello, everybody. This is your accountant and tax consultant, Mansoor. In this presentation today, I'm going to teach you how to fill a T2 short return with zero activity or nil reporting of a T2 if your company did not do any activity in a year. So let's start. Basically, you need 5 forms in it. As we come along, we'll see a Schedule 50, Schedule 1, and Schedule 8. And these two first pages, these are the basic information of the corporation. So let's start with page 1 of the T2 short return. Under identification, right, by the way, you can get this form directly from Canada Revenue Agency's website, www.cra.gc.ca. Under T2 short return, you can print this page, this form from Canada Revenue Agency's website. So let's talk about it. 001 identification. Identification over here is your 9-digit business number, 9 numbers that you're issued by Canada Revenue Agency. I'm just using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 RC, and then 0001. So RC basically tells that it's a corporate return. At number 2, business number, corporation's name. If it's a numbered corporation, you just put your numbers over here. I'm again using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Ontario Inc. Or if you have named corporation, you put corporation's name over here, and it may be limited, the complete word limited, Limited, or Ltd dot, or Inc dot, or incorporation, complete word, whatever. Next, address of the head office. If you have not changed the address during the year, you got to mark no and put your address over here. And over here, you got to put your tax year. I'm using 2013 January the 1st to 2013 December the 31st. If there has been no change in control in the corporation, you got to mark it no. Next, we move along. Mailing address. So let's get back to the mailing address. Has the mailing address changed since last time we were notified? No. Over here, 064, you just mark yes. Number 67, is the corporation a professional corporation that's a member of a partnership? You are not a member of a partnership, so just mark no unless you are. Then you have to mark yes. Let's assume that this is the first year of corporate tax filing after you've been incorporated. So yes over here. You would mark no over here. If your company has been in business for quite long, you have been filing your taxes before, but unfortunately for the whole year, you didn't get any business. So in that case, you will just mark no over here. Location of the books is certainly your head office, where you keep your books of accounts. So your location has not changed, no. But if you have, you will just mark yes over here. Has there been a wind up of subsidiary? No. If you have not amalgamated, the answer to this question is no. Your company has not been dissolved, I assume. So the answer is no. Your income for the year is just 0. Your jurisdiction, I'm using Ontario over here, and I assume that you have not paid any installments, so 0 over here. And certainly it is a Canadian controlled private corporation, CCPC. So you mark number 1. Otherwise, if it's a public corporation, you got to mark 3. If it's any other kind of private corporation, mark 2. Um, if it's a corporation controlled by private companies, mark 4. Or if it's any other type of corporation, you got to specify that. You mark 5 and you specify that. So we're going to move to page 2. And on page 2, you are submitting Schedule 1, Schedule 8, and Schedule 50. As we move along, you will see what these schedules are used for and what kind of information these provide. Is the corporation inactive? If your corporation is inactive during the year, you just mark yes over here, otherwise no. An example could be that your corporation is not inactive. You've been doing business in the past, but during this tax season, if you did not get any business, um, you just say no, but your corporation is not inactive. Inactive means that you have not done anything in any of the years. Um, then what kind of business do you do? I put over here accounting, bookkeeping plus tax for my corporation. And my corporation is 100% involved in providing these services. In the lower corner, in the bottom, oh, by the way, this is not a construction corporation, so I put no over here. But if you are or you have been a construction corporation and you hired subcontractors, you have to mark yes over here. In this section 950, you put your last name, first name. This is a certification for the person who is filing this T2 return. So are you a director, officer, uh, secretary, president? You got to put your rank over here, the date you're filing the return, signature, and your telephone number. And if this person is the same who is filing the return, you got to put yes over here. And 990 in this section, you put the language of correspondence that you want. 1 for English, 2 for French. I just put 1 for English. Okay, this is Schedule 50. Under here, name of the shareholder. So you put name of the shareholder. And let's say shareholder is individual. So you just put I, or you write the full word individual. If shares are held by a corporation, I just use ABC partnership. I'm sorry, if it's a partnership, so you got to mention it's a partnership. If the shares are held by a corporation, you got to put corporation. And if all the shares are held by a trust, you put trust over here. Under 200, if it's a partnership, you got to give partnership's business number. If it's a corporation, you got to give corporation business number. And if it's a trust, you have to give trust business number. Only the 9 numbers issued by CRA. However, if the shares are held by an individual, then you got to put individual's social security number over here. Percentage of common shares held by each individual. So if it's individual, 100%, partnership, 100%, corporation, 100%, or a trust holding 100% of the shares. That's the purpose of the Schedule 50. By the way, do not forget to write name of the corporation over here, business number, and tax year end. This is Schedule 8. As you see over here, Schedule 8. Schedule 8 provides information of all the capital assets the corporation owned. In this situation, assuming that you did not have any assets, capital assets, we just mark 0 on this form. Total is just 0. And once again, don't forget to give this information: name of the corporation, business number, just the 9 numbers issued by Canada Revenue Agency, and the tax year for which you're filing this Schedule 8. Schedule 1. Schedule 1 reports your net activity, income or loss for the year, as you see over here. Since it's a nil return, no activity happened, so there is 0 income to be reported right here. So total is 0 right here. And net income for the year is 0. Again, don't forget to put your corporation name over here, business number, and the tax year. That's it. So once you have filled these 5 forms, where do you need to send them? You need to send them to Canada Revenue Agency, 1050 Notre Dame Avenue, Sudbury, Ontario, P3A 5C2, or you can drop them at the local tax center. And that's it. So if you have any questions, this is my little banner over here, Tax for Canada and USA. I also take care of USA taxation. I do taxes. I take care of the taxes for personal, business, and corporations. We also provide accounting, bookkeeping, and payroll services. And I can also help you with audits, appeals, or back taxes. My office is located at A20 Lawrence Avenue East, Scarborough, Ontario, M1P 2S3. And these are my 2 websites. This is Canadian, www.theaccountingandtax.com. And this is US, www.taxservicesguru.com. And my blog is taxservicesguru.blogspot.ca. This presentation will always be available on my website. Thank you very much for listening. And if you do have any question, you can always call me at 416-283-8774. Once again, 416-283-8774. I hope this presentation was informative for you and you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Have a good day.